It's an amazing feeling that those activities to progress apprenticeships have been recognised on this scale in partnership with Kaplan. They felt it was important that there was recognition, and the fact that it spoke to the judges as well on the board, it really cements that it's making a real difference. So I was diagnosed with ADHD during my apprenticeship, and that was because I faced initial struggles at the start of the course. So it was like missing coursework, exam deadlines, poor organisation. This is a common theme with late diagnoses, especially with women, that you've been able to use your natural strategies you've put in place over the years throughout education. But there comes a point that you can't cope anymore and your strategies kind of crumble around you, and that was definitely what I experienced in that initial stage of my apprenticeship. The diagnosis itself was a real emotional mix of relief, anger and upset, and a little bit of loneliness as well. And I think that's because it created a me before diagnosis and a me after diagnosis. In those moments of my previous educational experiences, it really caused me to take pause and be angry over the fact, that I had negative comments made. You're lazy, you're not trying hard enough, and that was all generated kind of from this aspect I wasn't aware of before. So it's a very weird feeling when you've had 20 plus years of knowing yourself, and then someone comes in and tells you there's a little bit more to know about yourself, and you don't really meet anyone else who's been through a similar experience of potential loss. So yeah, it was a real mixed bag of emotions, that one. I was driven to join the Kaplan Apprenticeship Advisory Panel, and I really used my voice on there to speak from the perspective as a neurodiverse apprentice. And there's a lot we do in terms of hosting webinars and events to kind of connect with other learners on a national level. I think from those experiences, the feedback we've had is they're able to see and reflect that there is someone representative of their own experiences. When I speak to other apprentices here in Kaplan Manchester, they often comment that it's quite empowering to hear me talk so openly about my experiences and how much it helps them to relate to their experiences. Looking ahead, I really hope that I can continue to be involved in the drive of improving apprenticeships, no matter how small. Now that I've completed my level 7 accountancy apprenticeship, my goal is to contribute to the workplace in general, and make so that change can happen for others. I feel as though that I've helped raise awareness of neurodiversity in the workplace, and I'd welcome being able to continue the trend of making sure that it's not just talk but there's action as well, and I'd welcome being able to help others on their journey as well in the future, to make sure that within the accounting profession that trend continues. I would not be where I am today without those people who supported me along the way to be my best self. So this award isn't just about me winning. I'm a result of being inspired by others who have helped me shape myself through my career journey. Knowing this is part of that recognition makes me so proud. I hope my story provides messages to other learners that going through their own neurodiversity challenges or other personal similar experiences, that you are your own advocate. So if there's any support, it's quite in your right to have access to that. You also don't need all the answers straight away for what you need. It should be a constant discussion between your learning provider and your employer, and it will change over time. So I think what you put into an apprenticeship is exactly what you get out, and I would definitely say that includes any lows or struggles you're having should be kind of included in that. And you go into it with all aspects of yourself, and it really will increase every chance of your success at the end.